nose at 20 degrees and just see how quickly it'll get up there. I don't even think the miles per hour reading that I've got for this is accurate because it seems to climb ridiculously.
It's accelerating ridiculously at quite a high angle. That much I can see.
I'm at 180 miles an hour now at 20 degrees, considering I just came out of a hammerhead. Yeah, for some reason Russian planes seem to a hammerhead and Immelman better than any other plane in the game.
Yep.
I'll give it its dues though, okay? Not got a lot of ammo. However, with guns like that, I assume you'll be able to stay, well, with the performance of the plane, I assume you'll be able to stay on the tail of anyone.
Pretty much. I would, I mean, the thing is, it's a great turner, and it's a great climber. It's a great energy fighter. It basically has no weakness whatsoever. The only weakness it actually does have is the ammo count, which is low. 240 rounds and only 2 guns. That is the only weakness.
Okay, once I get above 400 miles an hour, I'm going to try the wings again. 8 Gs at 400 miles an hour.
Right, well I'm climbing at around about 27 degrees and it's holding it at 148 miles an hour.
Nothing. I just, all it did was drop speed.
A 27-degree climb angle.
Yeah, I think if I ever got like a ridiculous amount of money, or next time I get a really, really nice pay rise,
I'm just not interested in getting this piece of shit.
No, that's what I said.
It's,
I said even if I got a massive pay rise,
disgusting.
I still wouldn't buy it because, you know, there is a part of me that likes to go out in, for example, the Havocs or the A20 or something like that and have a bit of a shit and giggle, like the Yak-3. You know, have a bit of a shit and giggle, but not for 6,000 gold. Oh.
Well, I mean, I like a challenge. I prefer a challenge. I prefer aircraft to have a chance against my aircraft. That's why I don't like flying the P-63A-10. Yeah. Well, to be honest, piloting, like, this era of combat, it's more to do with pilot skill and not player, well, aircraft, you know, performance. But to have something like this is just taking the piss. Well, the only thing that would make this even more comical is if they actually lowered the battle rating on it to, like, I don't know, 4.3. Like the Yak-3P. I mean, seriously, they think that people don't notice this bullshit? Right, so it's accelerating, climbing relatively quickly. The engine is overheating a little bit. And I've dropped the climb angle down to about 5 degrees. Okay, let's see if we can do a speed test. Let's take it up. And I'll bring it back down again. Wow, how fast does this thing fucking accelerate? Alright, okay. Apparently, yeah, it can do over 500 miles an hour and... Oh, I did actually pop the wings off there. 475 miles an hour.
Yeah, see, I did a full
elevation. Oh, you know what is really funny?
What?
Though I've snapped part of the wing off, I can still fly this thing. It's missing more than half its wing, but I can still fly it. You had a game earlier on in the Hellcat, you know, when we were doing that Hellcat farming?
Yeah.
They took literally the tip off the wing, the last, like, foot of the wingtip, and the plane span out and went out of control.
I want to watch this. I want to keep flying a minute, because
I
want to actually get on your stream and watch that, because that's ridiculous.
This is quite comfortable, actually. I could probably give this a good shot at landing it. How to fuck your game up by gauging. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if I could actually dogfight with this thing in this particular, you know. predicament. And yet, like I say, I flew out in the Hellcat earlier on, lost the very tip of the wing, went down uncontrollably. The same thing happened to the A26 when I was flying that out earlier on, lost the end of the what's it called? End of the wing, and went down out of control. This thing loses roughly half of its wing, and perfectly fine. It's a joke. This game is just turned into one big joke. I mean, just look. Right, I'm going to flip it over now. I've got almost full control over the aircraft. If I can find the airfield, I'm going to see about landing it. So yeah, basically what we're looking at here is a broken flight model. A quite badly broken flight model. Can't see the airfield. It's over there somewhere.
I love how you snapped the wing off. Yeah, there's holes in the fuselage.
Yeah, I know. It's brilliant. Is that the airfield? I'm not sure. No, it's on my right now. Where the fuck is it? Ah, found it. I mean, to be honest, I really can't be asked to land this thing. It's Russian. I should just nose plant it into the ground. Just to spite the developers.
Still got landing gear on that left-hand wing.
You really don't see why anyone would buy this over the door. Well, this flight should prove that. I mean, the fact that you can lose half a wing and still continue to fly.
It's also a much lower battle rating. You're not going to see jets in this thing because it'll get favourable matchmaking.
Well, it's not a lower battle rating. Yeah, and the Russian cannon as well. I mean, people might buy the Dora over this because of the lower battle rating. I think the Dora has a battle rating of 5.7, this is at 6. But it's no real difference. I mean, the only difference is that this will fight against battle rating 7 aircraft, of which there aren't many.
Yeah, but the thing is as well, with the Griffins, well, the difference between this and, for example, the Griffins, as you mentioned, and the Mark 9, you will stay on the tail of a Griffin and a Mark 9 even if they're manoeuvring hard.
Yeah.
At much higher speeds. And if you ever get one on your tail, they'll rip long before you. And if you do rip, you can still make it back to the runway.
Yeah. Whereas they probably won't.
Oh, I meant the door is a lower battle rating.
Yeah, it's at 5.7.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I'm sorry, I'm just tearing myself back on your thing.
Lol.
Did you land it, or did you crash?
Yeah, I've landed it. Ah! Balls that up. Slightly, but even so. It's getting repaired. So there you go. Broken as intended, is what I'd guess. Gaijin's failed attempt at, you know, putting a tier 4 Russian yak into the game. Well, I think that's enough for the yak for me. Otherwise I might end up vomiting.
Yep.